Hey guys, I'm learning TFT and I'm sharing my learnings with you so that you can learn and I can learn better as well. In this video, I'm going to experiment with a new approach to VOD reviewing that I just did one with Marcel in my last video, where I used the MetaTFT Replay Library, which you can go to here, Tools, Replay Library, and search for any game. But for this VOD reviewing purposes, I'm trying to pick games with very high elo players to be able to get a lot of different perspectives and essentially VOD review 8 players at the same time. I'm going to take notes and attempt to kind of predict augment selection at 2-1, what their direction is, predict placement, and then do the same thing at after 3-2, and then compare to actual results to see what I learned. So with that said, let's get started. I'm gonna jump to 3 or just 2-1 augment selection. We'll stop there. And this is on 14.6. Okay. So, and the cool thing about the replay library is you can click in, you can even go to the team planner, see what their EXO is. So this is Basso. Cybercoil is not very good. The other two are decent for Zeri. Tier Rod Belt. He's holding Nitro Amp units, has a pair of Morganas. This leans more towards AP, but could also play Shaco, but doesn't have slammable Shaco items, so I don't think it's Shaco. So it's basically AP, could get strong in a little bit with Morgana. Birthday present, what encounter is it? NPC. Birthday present seems okay, especially with the extra 2 gold here. Not a fan of these two, so I would roll right in middle. Probably roll middle first. Or right. I'd just roll both. See what he does. Okay, rolls middle. Immovable objects. Don't really like. Not very strong early game. Okay, so he rolled left. He actually liked. Okay, rolled right as well. Tactician's Kitchen gives him direction. Minotaur Crown, Spirit Visage did get a buff, and he does have this, the Morgana pair. I still don't really like this. Let's actually see how Divinicore Emblem's doing in the stats. 4.25. The kind of middle of the pack. We take this or roll one more. I guess we just take Tactician's Kitchen and then see what we get. Okay. We got Anima Squad. Alright, so we know he's going Anima. And from this spot, he does have this pair. And he's going to get Tactician's Cape. Which, if he got another spat here, he could just win the game. So I would actually try to lose streak here. See if we can get a spat off Carousel. We can high roll that. We already have the tier. So from this spot, I would predict high cap potential. Like a 5% burst if hit spat. Oh wait, never mind. This is Treasure Armory. So he can guarantee spat. So I think from this spot, he's already first. Oh my. Okay, this is actually really good on Treasure Armory. Because you get Street Demon or Anima, you just win the game on the spot. Okay, so this is predict first place, basically. He just needs to get to level 9 and have enough gold to roll. He needs to have enough gold to roll Treasure Armory for spat, get to level 9, and he gets the Tactician's Cape for 10 units and find Aurora. But he could also go 8. So I think this is I think this is like a 85% first and like 15% 7th or 8th. If he is unable to preserve HP and or unable to find Aurora. Wow, this is an insane spot. Okay. Honks. Let's see, we're gonna jump back a little bit. Alright, so let's look at this spot. I assume he's gonna pick up this item before he... What's he doing? Honks, you gonna pick up this component? You gonna roll before he... Okay, here we go. Sword, glove, belt. I mean, Wandering Trainer on this for the same reason as Basso's is really good. So roll right middle is what I would do here. What? That seems strange to me. Maybe he doesn't realize that we're on this encounter. Hasn't seen my other video on this. Exalted Adventure with the 2-cost buffs. It's a lot more viable reroll lines. What's his EXO? Nefiri's not amazing. These are good. I guess maybe he's tunneling on Zeri because these are like really good Zeri items. Which, I mean, he does not have a strong start. So maybe he's looking for some econ. I'd probably roll these two. I guess Prismatic Ticket, he could play some 1-cost reroll. Not great with these items. I would have rolled right and middle first. Okay, dual purpose. Don't really like that. I mean, it is econ. Hard commit. Hard commit just seems inferior to Wandering Trainer on this portal. This does give you econ. Okay, hard commit. Street Demon. Okay, so this guy's also going to be contesting for 10 prismatic now. So if I were to compare this spot with Basso's spot, he's missing a rod. He has fewer. Yeah, this is also inferior because he needs to get to level 10 for this. So I don't think he's going to actually be able to get there. Whereas Basso has a fawn. That's also why the Wandering Trainer is better than just getting this emblem straight up, because then you don't need to get to level 10. You just need level 9. So I would say this is... He's not even going to be able to tempo. He has like decent items for Brand. I would predict this is like a... Because on this lobby, two people are going to cap pretty high. He will be able to get a Brand and a Samira later in the stage from this augment. But I would say this is like a 6th. Because he's gonna be loose streaking here. Alright, retie. As a duplicator. Shaco pair. What's his EXO? Also, actually very good Zeri items. Very treasures would be good into Zeri. Marksman Crown not that great. Immovable is pretty good with Zeri, but from early game still not that great. I think he's probably thinking he could play Shaco here. Like this into Shaco seems decent. I would roll right 2 first. Alright, hedge fund. I'm the carry. I probably would just take this and do Shaco. Like scout the lobby, see if anyone else has Shaco. Nope. Interesting. Especially with the duplicator, I feel like that's... You can slam Hodge, have a open vest for Edge of Night. Okay, but he just wants to go hard commit for this portal as well. Also gets Street Demon. He has a better spot than Ponks for Street Demon, I think. Just be able to tempo more, I guess. Actually, not really. They're kind of in the same similar spot. So, also Street Demon, because they're gonna be contesting each other. I think it just lowers both of their placements. So, I think this is like a 6 to 7. Like both of them, just kind of in bad spots. He does have a tier glove or good items, but yeah, does not seem amazing here. Okay, Eric. It'd be really cool if there was a way for this to be able to like jump to the stage specifically. That would be awesome if MetaTFT, like in the VOD library they do that. Okay, so Exotech, oh, amazing Zeri items. Has a Jax pair, Morg 2. This leans more towards AP given his tier and Morg 2 start. Buried Treasure is just very strong. I'd probably just go Buried Treasure, skip right to Upward Mobility into Strat Amp. Fast, some kind of Fast 9 could make sense. I'm the carry now. I'd probably go Buried Treasures still, because he could potentially streak pretty well with this. Go into some type of Dynamo Flex, Elise reroll. I know it was nerfed, but with this kind of start with Morg 2, and if he is able to hit a Jax 2, that seems pretty strong. With Upward Mobility, you usually want Lose Streak, which he could go into Amp, but I'd probably go left. Okay, yeah. Let's see what item component he gets. Alright, whoa. Okay, with this mini Morganas, I think this is just more reroll. And with the items. Morg, Bastion, reroll. And he should be able to start winning once he starts hitting these 2 stars. Get like, I think after this carousel round, he should be able to like streak probably a good amount of end of stage 2 through most of stage 3. I think this spot's like definitely a top 4. Has the high potential for high cap if he hits ahead of tempo, which with 5 Morganas, I think he can. I think this is like a 2nd or 3rd. Okay, and then Prest event is Full Stabilizer, Repulsor Lantern. First 2 are good for Zeri. Holobo is the worst item. And let's jump back. Looks like he's holding Gorilla Line. We have 2-star Nidalee, Mundo pair. Stoneplate seems like the only real viable slam. Expected Unexpectedness just seems quite good. Roll the right 2. Vanguard Crown is probably better now, but I feel like Like if you were taking that with a Kog'Maw reroll, it'd probably be pretty good. Vanguard Emblem pretty decent now. Dual purpose. I feel like dual purpose is just like not that great. Where does Spencer have it? A tier. And then where does Dish Soap have it? Dual purpose B tier. Okay. Yeah, I would roll right as well. Alright, lucky gloves. He does not have any gloves, so I think it's just take left. What do you get? You got gold? Okay, got a bunch of gold. And then from this spot, let's take a look again at expected, unexpectedness. So he got this 11 gold, I believe, here. It doesn't seem like he's going to be that strong. He does have 11 gold is a good amount of value. Stage 3, I think he probably tries to stay open because if he gets the duplicators, he might want to lean towards some type of reroll line. Which I guess if he committed to Mundo right now, he could like have decent likelihood of getting these two. And components would be good for that line as well. So he could go Mundo. What artifacts are good on Mundo line? So is it Mundo, Alistar, 6, Neki. Artifacts. Manazane, Innervating Locket, Hole Crusher. There's not that many good artifacts. Could actually be good for Graves if you happen to hit a Graves. Because Graves is really good with artifacts, more components is good, duplicators is amazing. This spot seems like very flexible. So I think this has like the most uncertainty about what he wants to play towards. But this is still like a very good augment. And it is pressed event. So I'm gonna say, and he has a lot of gold right now. I don't know. I'm gonna say this is like a 4th. Flexible. I mean, this range, I feel like this is like 2 through 5. Three to 5. Yeah. Okay. Bapsera. Okay. Exo, not good for Zeri. Can be a strong opener pretty soon. Starax, Morello, Gunblade. He had a Garen. It could be a Garen game. Not this. QOQ, we saw Weijin did that with Gorilla, which worked quite well. That was after he already hit the 3 stars. Worth the wait with 2 costs. Be okay. I would probably roll middle first. Okay. Flurry of blows. Without crit, that's not good. I don't know. I think we could do better. I think roll left. I'd probably roll left and right, but roll left first. Okay, hard commit. Just because on this encounter, emblems are so strong. Alright, roll right. Oh, interesting. Okay, Tactician's Kitchen is definitely better than hard commit on this. On this specific encounter, this is like tailor-made. Yeah, for the same reason as Bosso skills. So, roll right. All right, take left. Let's see what emblem it is. Vanguard. Okay, so we could play. We can play Cog Reroll. We can play Vanguard Marksman. In both cases, we want bow, so we probably want Lost Streak here. Yeah, just sell open, pick up the Kog'Maw. Because we're not going to be able to streak from this spot, I feel like this is like a 6 or 7. I mean, Vanguard 6 Vanguard is quite good, and he can hit it early. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is like 4 or 5th, because mainly because he's not able to tempo. I think this emblem is very good, but he's gonna have a hard time tempoing. Okay. We got Cypher holds, Exo, not Zeri, Dynamo Crown, Police, Volley Overcoming. Probably roll right first. I mean, if you already scouted the lobby and saw that there were a bunch of emblem players and you know that they have higher caps, especially Basso, that could lead you more likely to take Build-A-Ba, especially if your initial board is weak. And you have decent slammable items because Adaptive can be played for both frontline or backline, so any AP carry, like Zyra Seraphine, very flexible. So I could definitely see Build-A-Ba here for those reasons. Okay. Alright, with Kog'Maw, Kog'Maw's good, but he doesn't have items for it. Also, Babzera's spot is screwed because this guy already got the cogs, so I think Babzera is like a 6 or 7 now. Like he basically needs to do Vanguard Marksman. This spot, I don't really like it. I mean, yeah. I guess his front line's pretty good. He can win fights. But he needs to get a bow off Carousel. If he starts winning fights, he's not going to be able to get a bow. And so the question is, how does he even itemize this Kog'Maw? I really don't like this spot. I think this is a 5th or 6th. This is a Cog Tempo Vanguard 6 Vanguard. I think this is like a 5th or 6th, yeah. And then Fan. He has a Graves. This first 2 Exos are good for Zeri, or actually just really first one, not great for Zeri. He's got a Kog'Maw spot in a vacuum, but since we just saw Arcjow got that, that's out of the question. We got decent Graves items. I think I would lean Graves here. Buried Treasure's always solid. Probably roll right too. Actually, Immovable is very good with Graves as well. Probably roll middle. Like, I think with Graves and the stats, see. Yeah, Randuin's Aegis is the only one that's better. Randuin's very good. But I probably still take Buried Treasures. Like, you get 3 item Graves going very early. Okay. Hard commit. Hard commit, I don't know. It's like, I feel like, okay. Probably take it over Immovable. Yeah, just take hard commit. Okay, what do we get? Dynamo? Alright, so Dynamo, Marcel keeps mentioning that Dynamo in the Dynamo line is actually not that great. With Vex, it's actually quite good, but we don't have a Vex spot. We would have had a good spot for Graves. I still like Buried Treasures. I think this spot. I'm going to guess. This is also really uncertain. This opener is not great either. I don't know. I don't really like anybody's spot that well except for Basso. Yeah, I think this is also like a 6th or 7th. Dynamo and LeBlanc. Okay, so now given that ranked a bunch of people 6th or 7th, like. Okay, these are the bot 4s. Bastion, Morgana, reroll. I mean, given everyone's spot here, I think it's like Basso first, these two contesting 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Yeah, I think something like this seems reasonable. Bapsera. We move him up here. Something like this. Okay. Then let's jump to 3-1, 3-2. Just see where everyone's at the end of stage 2. Okay, so we have Arcjow was able to full streak. Did end up getting a Hogma. So his stock went up from this spot. Honks. Oh, hit an early Gragas. Is tempoing. Bapsera also tempoing well. Going Dynamo line here. Another spat. Hit the Morgana 3. Good items with buried treasures. Very good items. Retie. This does not look as good on the Street Demon angle. Basso. His HP is going to be a concern. And Prestivant Cypher. What did he get for his expected unexpectedness? Oh, Prestivant's spot looks insane with this Cypher and the expected unexpectedness value, which is a lot of delayed value as well. What do you get? Oh, here we go. Gold and duplicators. Okay, so he could play... Oh, this is a LeBlanc reroll spot. Shojin or blue buff or double Shojin. Let's see, how do we itemize LeBlanc here? I think I would do. You kill. I think it's blue buff, Gunblade. Yeah, blue buff, Gunblade. Blue buff, Gunblade, Nasher. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go through augment selection and do revised, but now it looks like President has highest cap. And Basso's spot does not look as good. I slam the blue buff. Okay, and then Oh my gosh. Titanic Titan roll, left 2. Take Titanic Titan. And then this spot looks insane. Okay, so from here, press event. This looks like LeBlanc Reroll. And this now looks... Okay, let me... 2-1. And then now at 3-2. This is LeBlanc Reroll. And this looks like a first now. Well, basically first or second, depending on if Bosso hits Anima. Okay. Go back to Artjow. I'm trying to get a hang of this interface. Alright, we need items for the Kog'Maw. So any item augment would be ideal. We're gonna start falling off really fast. Bulky with Rage Blade. This more attack speed. Probably bulky over the... I mean, I guess this is okay. I'd probably take bulky out of these three. Roll left, right. Healing orbs. Healing orbs pretty good. Alright, roll left, middle. Like, ideally we get some kind of... Okay, bulky. Alright, from this spot... Is this Artjow? 2-1. 3-2, we got the Rage Blade and preserved HP, so it's kind of like the best of mini worlds right now. I think this is still a fourth, maybe? Because we can just tempo this. We're moving press event up. Fourth or fifth. Still don't like his spot that well. He did lose streak and still lacks Kog'Maw items. But I think given that he got the Rage Blade and tempoed, I'd move his placement up 1 in my prediction. Alright, Ponks. Going the Street Demons. Doubt he's able to get to 10. More gold could let him get there faster. Not dumbify, not restart. So roll left, middle. Climb the ladder, probably the best. Roll right. Climb the ladder, okay? From this spot, he's lobby leader. Good augment. Good items, just needs JG. He will be able to get the brand at start of stage 4. Likely with this, likely able to continue preserve HP. So I think from this spot, a streaked stage 2 and got Rage Blade. From this spot, likely able to streak stage 3, especially with these items. I think he's moved up to maybe a 4th or 5th. I think he finishes ahead of Artjow. So I think 3rd or 4th. Okay. Apsara. He's got the Vanguards tempoing into Vanguard Marksman. Good tank items. Needs a bow. I don't think he's gonna full streak with this. It's not lunch money. This is okay with the Vanguards. Better than this. I think roll right, roll left. Alright, take middle, yeah. And then from this spot, I said 6th or 7th before. I think, yeah, I think this is still a 5th or 6th. But he might have jumped. I think Arc Jow just lost a lot of stock here. I think a lot of it depends on if he can get a bow and if he can hit ahead of tempo. With 6, I don't know, I think it's still pretty good. So 5th or 6th. Reserve HP. Okay. Fan. Another emblem. Playing Dynamo. Dynamo emblem in Dynamo line is not that great. Wait, he's playing. Wait, is he playing Zeri? Okay, he's playing Zeri MF. Okay. Yeah, Zeri MF in the Dynamo line is good. Alright, let's take a look at that again. Oh, it's not this one. It's Dynamo 4.19. Actually, I guess it could be either one. 3.81. It's actually really good in 7 Exotech. Okay, so he is playing towards Zeri. Angling Zeri. With this other spat, he can make, with a Reforger, make Exo, the glove. You can make Exo, that'd be pretty good. Or Marksman emblem. Oh yeah, Marksman emblem. So this is Marksman emblem. Also just be Vanguard Marksman. How good is Vanguard Marksman with Dynamo emblem? Actually really good too. So this is Zeri or MF Marksman. I think this spot looks much better now. He is going to get an MF, so I think this, yeah, this is definitely MF. And he's going to get an Aurora, the cap, which I would want to angle towards Vanguard Marksman, because you can get the, well, I guess it's either way. Okay, I like this spot much better now. Especially with the Marksman emblem. With Marksman emblem, 4.2 in this line. 3.8 on this line. $3.98. So yeah, Zeri MF is what it's looking like. Most likely Zeri MF. Like so. And with these items, I can't really like this now. It's 2nd or 3rd. Especially since Exo Zeri is so good now. So this gained a lot of stock. Alright, Eric Way. Alright, he hit. Still missing 2 poppies. We have everyone itemized because of buried treasures. We have both Spark and Shred. We just need to hit our poppies. And then we can start full streaking. This is too delayed. We need to start winning. One component. Not this. Not this. I don't like any of these. Roll left middle first, probably. Okay. Big shot. I don't think it's that. Okay, I guess he's just taking support mining. We need more gold. Yeah. Okay. This spot. I don't like. It's okay. Are we? Feel like we're. Well, I guess we're like kind of on pace for tempo. This gives decent more frontline. We should start winning fights. Still like this spot decently. Yeah, I think I just keep it at I think more like a third. Because he's not hitting way ahead of tempo to get to level, like the high levels. I think that's where it would be second. Hitting on tempo, not ahead of tempo. Okay. Retie. Retie's going Rengar and Jinx. Interesting. This is still going to be hard to hit because Onks is holding Jinxes and Rengars. But if we're going that route, rolling for days makes the most sense here, probably. Climb the ladder's really good. But we probably need the gold. But climb the ladder's so good for Rengar. Like, this has a higher cap. This minimizes the downside. How rich or poor are we? We're at 50. And we could probably streak. This is actually the streaker for this. And this helps you streak better. I think I would probably take climb the ladder, but I could see an argument for right as well. Okay. He just wants to make sure he hits. Alright, so this spot without. Oh, by the way, this is Bis now on Rengar? Sterex. Yeah, Sterex, Titans plus healing. Is there a big difference with Hodge? Oh, BT's much better. You prefer the shield. Okay. I mean, I don't really love this spot. I think this goes back to my learnings from Wei-Jin's Cup 2 win. If you're playing B-tier lines, you need to go for like really good augments to make up for its downsides. So he just lowered his cap by a lot. Who's this? Retie? I think this is still a 6 or 7. Okay. Then Basso. Got 5 anima on a 4 loss. He will get Oh, he already got the Tactician's Cape. I think it's just Titanic Titan to give himself more time. Already has anti-heal. Roll left. Does not want this. Roll left and middle. Okay, Anima, you don't need more items. I think it's just right. I mean, I guess you could do more gold to help you get to 9 faster, but this can basically be the equivalent of gold because it lets you econ longer. Oh wow, are you gonna okay. Interesting. Okay, just wants the gold value now. Basso spot, even though he's so low on HP. Not sure how I feel about his spot. Definitely still has the highest cap, but he's gonna have to wait till the end of stage 4. And he needs to roll gold here and get to 9. Like, that seems like a lot. I feel like the more HP would have given him a lot more time. I feel like this is more 1st or 8th now. And the equity of this might be like 50-50. Alright, did we get through everybody? Yeah. Alright, so what's the new order? I think Prestivant and Basso, 2nd or 3rd. Said this is 2nd or 3rd now. 3rd or 4th, 4th or 5th. Okay. Alright, let's jump to the end and see where everybody ends up. Oh no! Oh, we gotta reopen that. Yeah, this client still has like some buggy stuff going on. So key questions are, is Basso able to actually survive hit 9 and get the emblem? Fan probably has a high cap. Eric, it depends how much HP he's able to save, especially against Prestivant. And Fan, Arcjow's just gonna bleed out. Okay, let's get a snapshot of where everyone's at. Oh, Arcjow got good items and tempoing into Boombot. Okay, so he's doing better than I expected. Eric's doing well with the Dynamo. Or not with the Dynamo, with the Morgana, yeah. Hit the Brim too. Definitely not gonna be able to unlikely to get to 10. Okay, he just hit rank. Oh man, retie is screwed. Yeah, the thing is, Bapsera's going Vanguard Marksman, and Honks is holding Jink. Okay, he sold his Jinx too, but he's because of Samira. Okay, still gonna be hard for him to hit. Okay, he went Vanguard Marksman instead of MF, which means his cap is a lot lower. Oh no, never mind. Fan is the one that. Yeah. This looks like a pretty good spot here. Basso. Climb the ladder. Roll down as gold. Only has 1 Zaya. Yeah, Basso looks pretty doomed. And then... Oh man, Spirit Link hit all the 3 stars. Yeah, this looks pretty good for Prestivant. Augment wise. Going for fast 9. I don't know if I agree with this because it lowers his cap. And I guess getting to 9 gets him the 4 Dynamo. Okay. Basso's dead, Retie dead. Arcjow, yeah, fell off a cliff. Fan, okay. Prestivant, Full streaking, Bapsera. Oh, Bapsera's doing really well with the 6 Vanguard. Oh, and hit Reactive Shell. Vanguard 246. Vanguard Marksman, if you're able to get to 6 Vanguard with the emblem and get to level 9, seems super good then. Yeah, at level 9. Six Vanguard, 4 Marksman. It's pretty good. Okay, and then 3 Demon Strategist. Hit the Samira 2. Looking pretty good. Alright, Arcjow went out. Fan went out. Eric bled out. Yeah, I feel like Eric, if he went combat power, maybe would have survived an extra round. Honks and we'll go to. Yeah, this looks like a god setup here with a 585 cash out. Okay, so let's see, where did everyone finish relative to prediction? I guess I could just go to pressed events. Tactics tools. All right, so pressed event first. Bapsera went 8th. We did kind of predict that there was some chance of that if he wasn't able to preserve HP. Bapsera went 2nd. The Vanguard emblem into Vanguard Marksman worked out much better than expected. I think I'm just undervaluing. Okay, so takeaways. Vanguard emblem really strong. What was it? The not hard commit is good, but the tacticians. What's that augment called? That tactician's kitchen really good on the armor treasury. The Ponks finished 3rd. All right, we got that right after this point. Ponks with the he had the Gragas too, so he was able to tempo with Street Demon with the really good Jinx items. Eric got 4th. I think that monetary monetization, whatever thing, really lowered his cap. I mean, he got the Aurora 2 from that, but arguably he may have lost more fights than needed if he had combat. And maybe he could have still gotten here without it. Fan got 5th. Yeah, I guess he probably just hit, especially hit behind Bapsera. Arcjow 6. That was in line with our initial estimate. Just fell off too hard. I wonder why he didn't play Vanguard. Oh, he was trying to play Boombot. I guess Vanguard's mainly good if you're able to get the 3 stars. And retie 7th. Retie we predicted from the start as well. Just this Rengar line doesn't seem very good. All right, so and then Looks like LeBlanc Reroll from right spot, probably strong. I covered this in my analysis between patches. The stats don't look that great for it, but minus 0.3 AVP and Echo, LeBlanc, Alawi, Ziggs were all buffed. And if you have a right cipher setup for it, it can be really good, like we saw with President's setup. All right, I hope you found this helpful. I know I learned a bunch from it. I might experiment with doing this more. So if you like this format of doing VOD reviewing with the TFT Replay Library with MetaTFT, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.